Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, Kevin. Good morning, Skeeta. Dan. I thought Kevin was here. Oh, I'm wrong.
Is it raining?
No, it's not raining. It's nice out. It's just cloudy. It's 55 degrees out.
What are you looking at? Trying to figure out who you were talking to. Kirsten? I couldn't see her.
You weren't worried about it raining when you sent me out there to pump up a tire. Oh, did you?
Choose it upward.
No.
Yes, it is.
I stopped myself. I only used part of it.
Part of it.
Yeah. Morning, Ron.
Because you wouldn't know. The reason I was asking is because I was going to drop the kids off at school.
It's not raining now. It's beautiful. It hadn't rained, so it's t-shirt weather out there.
Really?
Yeah, I was out there in t-shirt and shorts. Did you want the car started up? Is he going to work early for 3?
He's got to have cigarettes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You don't tell me nothing. And the thunder rolls. Yeah. No, ain't nothing here yet. Good morning, Snow. So, did you guys miss me? I went to the doctor's yesterday. My blood count was 2.4. So, good morning, big fish. Not too much. So, she said that's right where they want it. So now I got to take 7.5 milligrams on Sunday and 7.5 milligrams on Thursday, and then 5 milligrams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Of warfarin. I go to the doctor again today, my diet doctor. I'm going to see how this is working. It's dietitian or whatever you want to call it. He's probably still sleeping. Or he's making a deposit. Good morning, Dale. Did you get your car fixed? Can't get it till Monday? Okay. No. Warfarin's rat poison. Plain and simple. That's all it is rat poison. They developed warfarin for to poison rats with to kill them off. It thins their blood out and they die. Because, you know, the rats don't know the medication. You know, they didn't take the prescribed amount. Yeah. You would think it would. Makes blood flow easier. No, that ain't the case. So they say. I don't know. Like Kathy says, every night, big boy, every night. So I have no problem with it. You know. Every night, big boy. Yeah. She's not feeling good. She's all congested, runny nose, stuffy, chest cold. Hmm. $67 degrees. You guys are living the high life. It's only 55. 55. I can't drive. 55. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Joe Biden. You said you didn't work for us and you're proving us right. Thanks, Joe Biden. Yeah. Isn't it nice? Mm-hmm. Probably. We should be getting a storm. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy today, it says right now. So. Hmm. 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., yeah. Well, you know how it is. Unless there's rain coming. It's over there by South Bend, right now. Heavy. Mm-hmm. Got rain up by coming through. Not by it's about 40 miles away from us, so it's on the other side of Hillsdale right now. So heading this way. Hmm. Gonna be high to 73 tomorrow, 54. Friday, 54. Saturday, 54. Sunday, 64. Monday, 70, 75, 6. We went right from winter, no spring. Oh, I know. Yeah. Wouldn't have to worry about it if America was independent, energy independent, like we were when this guy was president. I'm a robot. It's criminal. That's right. I'm pretty sure they had to indict Joe Biden. Impeach him. Impeach Joe Biden, yeah. Just lost a couple of Joe Biden supporters. Oh, well. I didn't want him here anyways. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Right. That's right. Well, like that famous Canadian said, Jennifer Granholm, it's only going to get worse. And she meant it, because she's the energy secretary. She knows. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Junkyard. Was a little worried. Was you making a deposit? I had to pee. You had a doctor's appointment this morning? At the vet? They're going to neuter you too? Hmm. Well, I understand that. Symbolically. Yeah. I'm talking about realistically. I'm on this dietitian diet. I'm trying to get down to 220 pounds by September, which theoretically is, so you got May, June, July, August, September, 5 months. 60 pounds, around 70 pounds in 5 months. Theoretically, it's possible. Really, it's achievable. But come the end of September, if I'm close and I'm still like maybe 15 or 20 pounds away, I'm going to go get circumcised and then castrated. That'll bring me right under. I know I'll make my goal then. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Oh, I bet they are 24/7. Well, that's the only thing they know. CNN is, the Clinton News Network. Did you see Hillary? She applied for a job at the jail. So did Bill. They want to be the jailers for Donald Trump. They want to make sure he is kept safe. They found out that the cameras aren't working in Donald Trump's cell. That's why they moved to let him go back home. The nectar of the gods coffee. Yeah, when you lap off the bowling balls, you'll be later. That's right. Hell, I don't use them anyways, Mr. Goodrich. Might as well. Well, every night, big boy, every night. Yeah. It does. Yeah, if they want to do that, why don't we start hanging them like other countries do when they find out how corrupt the other presidents were, or dictators were. Yeah. Like they did with what the hell was his name? The one in Iraq. I want to keep saying Osama bin Laden, but it ain't Osama bin Laden. When they caught him, yeah, they hung him, yeah. GW or G Junior or whatever his name is, he could swing. Yeah. I mean, for some of the crimes he did, allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I do believe the last Iraq war that we went into, what we shouldn't have never been there, only because Daddy got insulted. Yeah, I watched it too. Yeah. Saddam Hussein, there you go. Yeah. We should have never been there the second time. The first time it was over with. What did it last? 30 days? Shouldn't have never been in there a second time. But he insulted Daddy. And that's why we went in the second time. Good Lunch is here. He's right there between Dale and Junkyard. I know. Hey. Ain't no more Budweiser here either. That's tranny fluid now. Yeah. Oh. So I think Junior, if anybody wants to be, talk about bringing somebody up on, crimes, what about that crime? Thousands of innocent people were killed that should have never been killed. So, that was brought up the other night on the 5 or whatever. Jesse Walters brought that up. Said, we're going to arrest past presidents. Let's arrest George Bush. Yeah. Or was it Tucker that said that? One of them did. For his crimes. Well, let's go clear back to Jimmy. Look what Jimmy did. I'm sure Jimmy's guilty of a few things. Let's go back and get him. Yeah, Tucker. And damn well Obama's guilty. Yeah. And it won't even start on the Clintons. Yeah. And by the way, if Stormy Daniels was paid hush money, and it's against the law.
Shots, everybody, shots.
Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. If Stormy was paid hush money, then she'd be nicked on her, contract. Now, Trump sued her, and now she has to pay him $600,000, which is funny. Okay? So, but what about Uncle Bill and his $850,000 payment to his little honey? How come that's not against the law? Oh, today is Four-Shot Wednesday. Four-Shot Wednesday! Sorry about that. I figured you would remember. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh. What about it? If they're going to do one, do them all. Or, yeah, he hound dog Lewinsky, but Lewinsky, he didn't, big fish. He did not have sexual relationships with that woman. Blowjobs aren't sexual relationships. It's just a way to an end of a means, or a means to an end. It's not sexual relations. Yeah. The other honey is when he had sexual relations with. Yeah. That Jailhouse Rock video is cool, yeah. Paula Jones, that's her name, yeah. Paula Jones is the one, yeah. Paid her $850 million. Or $850,000, excuse me. $850,000. You know what Hillary said, didn't you? Bill? Hell, Hillary? I think it'd be cheaper to kill her. We're under surveillance killer. We can't just kill everybody, Allegedly. I can either confirm or deny. But I'm pretty sure that conversation went on. Well, I don't think Obama cheated. No, he couldn't find the right feller. And I don't think Trump cheated either while being president. And here's my reason why. Any other president has a few minutes here and there and everywhere, to be alone. Trump didn't have any time to be alone because they were hound dogging him the entire 4 years he was president. So. You walk into the bathroom and the lid was shut on the toilet seat. He'd have to lift the lid to make sure there wasn't a reporter hiding in the toilet. Yeah. Well, I don't think there's too many people that want a dirty diaper in their bed, besides Jill. And I just wondered, you know damn well Hillary is cheated too. But allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. But I heard it was carpet munching though. So is that really cheating? I don't know. Oh yeah, that was his campaign promise. I'm gonna get Trump. I didn't say anybody was trying to plow her. I said she was munching. I'm not talking, now. I'm talking 25 years ago. I get around, that's right. Ooh, I get around. Let's see. I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. Talking to the kitty. No. What'd you have to say? No. No. Would I like a cat food? No. Yeah. Huh. Well, too bad they couldn't prove who leaked the indictment, because that's a 5-year felony.
Did I not bring my cup in?
Yeah, it's right there. You were standing next to it.
I'm telling you, I could sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know they need a plumber to fix that leak, don't they, junkyard? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You should start cleaning house. Start start finding somebody that's willing to take on cases. But the only problem is, for every person that you know is dirty, there's somebody that's taking, that's watching after his ass or her ass. Yeah. No. Yeah, there's lots of drips there, junkyard. Might be a full-on flood, actually. I love you too, Kevin. Take care. Have a great day. Hopefully everything's good at the doctor's. You know what Tupac is backwards, don't you, there, Square Table? Kaput. Right. Well, um, I have no sympathy or respect for the man. While he was laying there dying, the police officer walked up to him and said, "Tupac, who done this?" I've seen this interview several times. And instead of Tupac telling him who done it, he told him go get effed. He wasn't snitching. Now, okay, fine. But now that's cost the city of wherever the hell they're at. Was it city of Los Angeles or whatever? It's cost them millions and millions of dollars because they have been investigating the death of Tupac ever since then. And every time they look into it, it costs more money. So he's cost the city or the county or the state or whatever millions of dollars when he could have, right then and there, named his accuser and named his, shooter, and it would have been all over with. In fact, I am correct on this. I believe The cop said, "I don't think you're going to make it, Tupac. You know, tell us who done it so we can get him." So, well, they had, yeah, and that's another thing with this Trump stuff. Every time they come in, Trump comes in, it's millions of dollars they got to spend. They got to shut down city blocks. They got to shut down streets. They got to hire, bring in extra cops and all this other stuff. They got to clear areas. They got to, weld sewer manholes down and everything else. And then they got to go back and grind them out and stuff afterwards. Now they want him back in December, which is another few $1 million. Yeah. Nobody wants to be a cop in Cleveland. Well, nobody wants to be in Cleveland. The most talent they got in Cleveland are the Browns cheerleaders. He didn't look impressed. No, he didn't. The Finches are up singing. Well, that's good. Well, see, I told you they were the most. I know it's 55 degrees out right now. It's probably warmer down there. You're down south. Yeah. It's supposed to be 74 degrees today, but it's going to rain. Yummy. I was watching Yellowstone the other day, and they were serving dove. And that woman said, "You're eating the bird of love?" He said, "Yeah, they're so small, we got to have 4 apiece." Yeah. Fixing to be 50. Gonna snow there, is it? Well, any luck at all, maybe it's snowing out there in Oregon. Grizz loves that cold weather. That way he gets a little exercise chopping wood and stuff and heating the house. Politicians are trying to turn us cannibals. Um, that's not bad. $6.99 for hot dogs. That's not bad at all. I get $5 a piece for them. And you're complaining for $6.99 for a package? Hell. I know. They'd be tough even after boiling them. I gotta get a cup of coffee. Well, that's nice.
What? Why?
That's right. Set up at the door. That's right. Hi, welcome to Walmart. I'll get your shit and get out. Our representative, he lives probably about 6 miles from here, in a high-class neighborhood on Tipton Road. His name's Tim Wahlberg. You can go ahead and Google that if you'd like. Representative Tim Wahlberg. He's working hard for his constituents. Real hard. He's posted something, 3 times in the last month. And he hasn't posted anything since. Because I think he's finally realizing that nobody gives a shit about him anymore and they want him out of office. Because he's been in office for 20-some years, 30 years, and hasn't done anything. He's out securing our border, though. Sure you are. The only thing you're securing is financial freedom for you. I know. That's how I'm high class, I'm telling you. Remember when Walmart said none of their stuff was made in China? And then all of a sudden everything was made in China? Yeah. Friends in low places, that's right. Today's Wednesday. We're waiting for get off there. I'm waiting for the advertisement to come out, see what's at the meat market today. It'll almost be lower. There you go. They're so low they break their leg jumping off a dime. Yeah. They play handball against the curb. They vote Democrat. Yeah. I know. What else you supposed to buy? You're right. That's the problem. We need to start making stuff in America. Quit giving these other countries incentives, to have stuff made there and then brought to America. Be like China. Yeah. If it's not made there, you can't sell it there. Yeah, in China, you break, you buy. In Walmart, you break, you buy. You're right. But if it's not in China, if it's not made in China, you can't buy it in China. Okay? So, why can't it be that way here? We don't need anybody else's money. There's plenty of money running around through this country. We don't need anybody else's money. We don't need international trade. We don't. We could live without their lithium batteries. What do we need those for? Electric cars? We don't need those. I can guarantee you this, they need us before we need them. And that ain't the way it should be, Dale. We should start manufacturing our own stuff back here in America again. That's how you keep a country strong. You got to be a manufacturer. You know, in 25 years, the way things are going, China's going to pass us as one of the economic superpowers. So, even though, you know, we're trillions of dollars in debt, and exactly who do we owe this money to? That's what I've been trying to figure out. If you're a country, who do you owe the money to? Allegedly, you're right. We should actually give the money back that they paid for all this land and give it back to them and take the land back. China won't let you buy land in their country. So why are they buying land in our country? Because they want to take over America. It's exactly what they want to do. This lithium battery plant that they're putting in Michigan, it's going to be PRC, People's Republic of China, okay? They're going to have the Communist Republican Party, the CRP there. The CRP is going to be running that. The Communist Republican Party is going to be running that. So that means we're going to have the Communist Republican Party in the state of Michigan running a business. But they said it's going to be good for our city, our state, because we're going to get the revenue. I can guarantee you, them Chinese have already figured out how to keep their tax money and all their other revenue money. They're a lot smarter than our ignorant, politicians we got right now in our state. So. Well, who do you owe the money to? That's what I want. If you owe trillions of dollars, you got to owe it to somebody. Who do you owe it to? I know you got to be patriotic. Every year, get a new one. Yeah. But honestly, who do you owe the money to? There's got to be an individual or somebody you owe the money to. Who do you owe the money to? Somebody has to put the money up for you to borrow, right? If you're borrowing money, if you're using money that you haven't got, so that meant you borrowed money, who'd you borrow it from? A good earn? Yeah. I got 3 or 4 of them made back in the 80s. They still work perfectly there, junkyard. What, babe? Well, I don't know if nothing should be free. I just don't think we owe money to somebody, or they say the national debt is. There's something going on that they're not telling us, because who do we owe money to? I think Kennedy was trying to tell us, because he said it in a speech about 2 weeks before he was assassinated. Allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny. All right. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun. Get your Mission Impossible mode on there, Chaos. That way they can't see you. That's right. Why you can't take things back without a receipt. Enlighten me what NFT is. I'm not good with initials. Yeah. And how do we owe money to somebody but we're giving money away? Now, yeah, if you run your homestead your house that way, how long before you'd be in the poorhouse? Fungible tokens? I have no idea. I tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away hard currency totally. They're trying to take all that shit away so everything's digital. That way they can shut your transfers, your money down with a click. Oh, so you're being a little unruly, huh? Well, here, start it for a month. There you go. Oh, you're only allowed to have 10% of your money.
I said, hang on. Shut.
So that's what they want. That way they can trace everything you buy. There'll be no more yard sales. There'll be none of that. No more flea markets unless it's done with digital currency. And they'll charge you taxes on everything. And then they'll figure out a way how to spend more tax money on that. But thank God, and I say this, thank God we're giving them Ukrainians pensions because they need a little something in their pocket. Yeah. Meanwhile, in America, you don't get nothing in your pocket. We're going to take it out of your pocket. Yeah, we'll pay off the debt in 1 year. You're right. Yeah. I'd be broke. There you go. Yeah. They would. They'll tax every single thing they can tax, and then they'll raise. They'll find more ways to spend that money. Like Biden's thing was like $5.4 trillion or something like that in the next 10 years. How to spend it? How the hell can you spend $5.4 trillion in the next 10 years when you're not even going to bring in $5.4 trillion in the next 10 years? Because they plan on taxing the living shit out of you. That's why. And you got to get 10% for the big man. That's right. Yeah, I got to pay for all them services. Yeah, what services? You name one government service that's actually worth it. They don't take care of the homeless. They don't take care of the poor. They don't take care of the servicemen. They don't take care of nobody. The only people they take care of are themselves. Social Security is not a government service. You pay for that. Like they say, it's an entitlement. It's not an entitlement. You pay for that. It's no different than the railroad workers' pension fund. They did the railroad workers' pension fund in 1937 or 38 or something like that. And then the following year, they did Social Security because people were bitching because the government gave the railroad workers a retirement plan, but they didn't give the regular workers a retirement plan. So that's where Social Security come up from. So. And I don't believe anybody should get Social Security if they've never paid into it.
Mama, yes, I do.
You want to shut that door?
I do want you to fix it.
It depends, Big Fish. Depends on how old you are, and how much money you're making. Tax returns. Yeah. I don't believe anybody should get a tax return either if they're not paid in anything. I don't understand all these people on welfare that don't work at all, get community money, the government money all year round, then they fill out a tax form and get $9,000. And then they have to go off welfare for a month because they receive money for a month. So they go off welfare for a month and then they get back on it. Yeah. They still get their medical and everything. They just get off their monetary for a month. Yeah. Yeah, but see, you work and you pay taxes. I'm talking about people that don't work, that's never worked, and still get $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a year in income tax. There's something wrong there. If you never paid in, you shouldn't receive anything out of it. Same way with Social Security. If you've never paid into it, you shouldn't receive anything out of it. Like the parents that have kids, okay, and the kids are handicapped or whatever, or disabled. They'll put them on Social Security as soon as they can, so they get Social Security, disability, and all the other stuff. Well, this is how I feel and how I feel only as a parent. Fine. You can have the medical if you don't have any medical insurance. But it's your job, and your job alone, to raise your child to the age of 18. After that, then Social Security can step in and help pay for the stuff that child needs, okay, if he's disabled. But it's your job from the time that child's born to the time that child is 18. To raise that child, to pay for that child. Just like that child was healthy. It's your job to pay for that child. It's not anybody else's.
People says the purple one tastes like medicine, which I agree.
You're right. It wouldn't apply.
If you don't hang out, there's something like that.
Well, see, Puerto Rico is they're not a state of the United States yet, but they are one of our territories. So they're afforded everything everything that the United States gives.
I don't even think she read.
You're right.
I asked her teacher.
It's criminal the way they treat people. If you're a criminal or a pedophile or you get treated a lot different than you do if you're a stand-up citizen. Okay. Now I don't. If somebody needs help, that's fine and dandy. I don't care if they need the help. But if they don't need the help, then they are still getting the help. There's another problem right there. You get rewarded for being bad. You're right. Now, we do that hot dog thing, okay? And there's days we make money, and there's days we don't make money, and there's days we break even. But at the end of the year, it is not really profitable. There's no money to be made unless you are working that thing 4 days a week, 35, 40 weeks a year. But mainly, I just do it to give me something to do. If I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have been here still. It gives me something to do. How you doing, Arizona? Nice to see you. Now, yesterday morning, somebody posted something, and it went through Facebook, and it said 1 minute ago. So I went in and I posted, "Hey, I'm interested," and this is the name. I got a message back like 5 hours later. "Oh, we're all booked." Now, wait a minute. I was the very first one to respond, but they're all booked. So, yeah, I'm a YouTube millionaire. You're right. Yep. Arizona Ghostwriter's a millionaire. He's independently wealthy. He's got himself a couple of 6-shooters. And a cowboy hat. There you go. Well, there you go. Yeah. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah. Alec Baldwin bullets, that's right. You see the producer? They found the producer guilty, but they didn't find Alec Baldwin guilty. Huh, even though he was the one that pulled the trigger. How the hell does that shit work? The guy that pulls the trigger doesn't get found guilty, but the guy that gave him the gun is. How the hell does that work? Yeah. Even the FBI said there's no way that gun fired because they dropped it, they threw it, they did everything, and it never fired. Yeah. You got it back from that big ball. There you go. Yeah. Now, do you stand there with both your 6 shoes and go pa 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 with both of them and say you're the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in this, just like Yosemite Sam?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dress up like Wyatt Earp.
Get out of shit.
Square table. What kind of weapon do you have that you use it on the range?
Because they get thrown. Isn't that special? Right here. Pay attention. Behind that shoe.
Yeah, that's right. And not need it and have it. You're right.
You guys.
Let's see. There it is. Special today. Are you ready? Chaos, are you ready? Whole New York strip, $4.99 a pound. Jimmy Dean all natural sausage, 3 pounds for $4.99. Sounds like good. All right. Natural casing, all beef frankfurters, 6 1/4 inch. I gotta open this up in a new tab. I gotta see what size they are. Six and 3/4. I'm trying to figure out what kind they are. Might have to go get some of them. Jimmy Dean original sausage patties, $3.99. Ballpark beef franks, $5.99 for 24 count. No, thank you. Jamestown smoked ham, $3.49. Polish kielbasa, $2.99. Yellow pudding packs. Fast fixin' chicken strips, $7.99, 3.5 pounds. Land O'Lakes mild cheddar cheese blocks, 2 for $4. They're 1 pound blocks. Mac and cheese bites, 2 pounds, $8.99. Chicken wing portions, $5.99 or $11.99 for 5 pounds. Excuse me. Golden crispy chicken fritters, $14.99 for 5 pounds. Sausage thin crust pizza, $3.99. Triple pepperoni pizza, 2 for $4. Ballpark beef patties, $18.99. I'll have to check that out. Hillshire Farm bratwurst, $8.99 for 5 pounds. I'll have to check that one out. Country ribs, $2.89 a pound. Shredded pork, 2 for $7. Drive-through beef patties. Those are like White Castles, little bitty sliders. Monkey bread, 2 for $4. Square hash browns. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but tater tots, french fries, hash browns, and stuff like that, it's getting expensive as all hell. Taquitos, 42 of them for $10. That's 42 cents a taquito, for those that are doing math. Caramel ice cream bars, $2.99. Chocolate cream pie, $3.99. Sweet hot sausage bites, $7.99 for 5 pounds. Green Giant vegetable blend with rice, 2 for $4. Jimmy Dean maple sausage pancake sandwiches, 10 count for $4.99. For those keeping count, that's $49.90, 50 cents a piece. We'll round up. Chicken sandwiches, 12 count for $9.99. That's 80 cents a piece. Jimmy Dean original sausage patties, 2 for $4. So you get 16 sausage patties for $4. Not too bad. 4-pound sausage roll. So you get 2 of those, which is 4 pounds for $6. Or Jamestown mild pork sausage, 2 for $4. Those are 1-pound rolls. Boneless chicken breasts, approximately 10 pounds, $18. Nutty Buddy chocolate overload ice cream, 4-pack, $2.99. Beef summer sausage, $5, 5 ounces. So you get 25 ounces for $5. Not too bad of a deal. Jalapeno cheddar cheese poppers, $3.99. Hot Pockets deli cheese sandwiches, Deli Witches, $3.99 for a 4 count. T-bone porterhouse, $4.99. I had that tempura shrimp Monday, and that was some pretty good stuff. I put it in the oven at 425 degrees. I baked it for 20 minutes, flipped it over, and baked it for another 15 minutes. Pretty good stuff. Me and Kathy and I had that for lunch. There you go. Some ling ling. Ling ling. Pot stickers, $5.99. Raw stuffed chicken breast, $2.99. You get 2 of them for that. $1.50 a piece. KC Wild Wings, $12.99 for 5 pounds. Broccoli and cheese stuffed chicken breasts, 6 count for $11.99. $2 a piece. Raw oven bake only. Yeah. 5 pounds of Ore-Ida shredded hash browns at $11. That's what I'm telling you. This shit's getting expensive, people. Pork and vegetable dumplings. Yeah, $5.99 for 2.5 or 2 1/4 pounds. Square raviolis with cheese, $10.99 for 4 pounds. That's a good deal. Rudy Farms sausage patties, 36 count. That's a good deal, but it's not a good deal. They're about the size of a silver dollar. They're small. Honey butter biscuit flavored chicken strips. I don't know. I'm not too keen on sweet meat. You know what I mean? Whole ribeye, $5.99. New York strip, $4.99. And there we go. Two pizzas for $2.50. What about Ling Ling? That's right. $5.99 for Ling Ling. That is a good deal on steak. Yeah. I think I'm going there today. See if she wants to get out there. Probably going to buy at least 10 pounds of them Nathan Casing hot dogs. But I got an event tomorrow and I got one Saturday. So Monahan Meat Market. It's a family-owned store. It's just a small little store. New York strip is $4.99 a pound. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I think they'll slice it for you. The whole New York strip, $4.99 a pound. See if I can see what actually the price is on this. The one that they're showing. Looks like $56.59. So it's probably 11 or 12 pounds for that New York strip. Now we have let's see what the other one is. Trying to remember the name of it. Hey, Cap, what's the meat market in Addison? McCullough's, yeah. McCullough's meat. There we go. Okay. It doesn't have pictures. But this is McCullough's meat. They are 25 miles from here. And we used to go there all the time until this Monahan showed up. But I will show it to you. Pork butts, $1.39 sold in whole, $1.39 a pound. Pork loin, roast, $1.29 a pound. Pork tenderloins, $2.49 a pound. Smoked pork tenderloins, limited quantities, $2.99 a pound. Chuck roast, $5.49 a pound. Boneless ribeye, slice free, $5.99 a pound. 10-pound tubes at $80.20. Lean ground beef, $2.79 a pound. 10-pound bags of boneless chicken breasts are $17. Boneless hams, $3.49. Blue box spiral hams, $4.99. Dearborn fresh Polish sausage, $4.99. Pepper turkey, deli style, $7.49 a pound. Brown sugar ham, $5.89. Rotisserie style chicken breast, $5.99. Orange mist salad, mandarin, that's some good stuff, $4.49 a pound. Asparagus, $1.69. Russet potatoes, $2.99 for a 10-pound bag. 6-ounce fresh raspberries, $2.29. 16-ounce butter quarters, $3.49. And dairy fresh 8-ounce bars of cheese shreds, 2 for $4. And there's more other stuff that's in there. Oh. Now, we would go to McCullough's if we're in the neighborhood, but McCullough's is, like I said, 25, 30 miles away. By the time you pay Uncle Joe's $4.50, $5, it's almost $4 a gallon for gas now. By the time you pay us $4 for gas to get there and get back, you're talking 3 gallons. That's $12. You know, it isn't worth the trip. Unless you're going that way for some other reason. Now, we used to get New York strips at that McCullough's years ago. We would get a couple of them, the whole strip, and then we'd have them slice them in inch or inch and a half thick pieces. And then, you know, when we were camping, and we would take, 8, 10 of them, and that would be what we'd have for the weekend, and then the rest of them would be packaged and we'd take home. And then, we used to do that all the time. Once a month, we'd go up there and we'd go to the meat market. We'd buy, New York strip, and we'd buy whatever they had, like pork tenderloin. We'd buy a great big pork tenderloin, have them cut it in inch and a half thick pieces or whatever, and then grill them. Because you know what a pork tenderloin is, don't you? It's a boneless pork chop, basically. That's all it is. Put it in marinade for a couple of hours or overnight, and then you grill it. And some of your best marinade involves a can of beer. Beer breaks down the meat, makes it tender. They chose the wrong mayor, did they? Huh. They chose another Democrat? Now, I'm not a rib fan. Everybody knows I'm not. But I used to take ribs and I'd pull the silver skin off of the back of them. And I would take Emerald, his seasoning, the Emerald that you put on there. It's good on everything, even ice cream, or everything but ice cream, or whatever. I would cover that with that, rub it in, and then I would put that in a bag, Ziploc bag, and then I'd throw 1 can of beer in there and put it in After you open the beer, you pour the beer in there, then zip it shut, and then put it in a pan, and you put it in the refrigerator overnight. And that made, like I said, I'm not a rib fan, but that made some of the best ribs right there. It made them nice and tender, seasoned them. Good morning, Cute Kitty. Yeah, that's all they had to choose from was the wrong Democrat. Yeah. Damn. That's high dollar steaks there. I wonder if them beef farmers know that they're getting $27.99 a pound for it. Where you live at, Big Fish? Please don't tell me New York City. Yeah. Atlanta? Okay. I'm thinking the truck drivers and anybody that does anything for New York had to boycott that city. At least until December 4th or December 5th. Just flat ass refused to go there. I bet after a couple of weeks of that stuff, they'd maybe got, maybe rethinking something. Did you hear where Jesse Wallace called him Fat Alvin? That was funny. Yeah. Hey, it's Fat Alvin. So. All right there, Dale. You have yourself a great day too. Take care. Excuse me. Squeeze me. So, anything going on with anybody? I do have to. I got a doctor's appointment at 4:30. I do have to go get buns today. I got to get some more pop, some water, and some hot dogs. No. Because tomorrow I have an auction. Got to be there. I'll probably be tomorrow's morning's live stream is only going to be till 8:00. So 6:30 to 8. So there you go. You know what you should have bought? Big Fish. Get yourself one of them 12 by 12 easy ups and then buy the sides for it. That way you can use it for other things other than camping. You know what I mean? You can always lay a tarp down on the ground, put your easy up, stake it to the ground, put your sides on, and now you got yourself a tent. And then when you need it to, do an outdoor party or something like that, you also have an easy up for that. You can get 12 by 12s. You can get 10 by 10s, 12 by 12s, 14 by 14s. You can get a 10 by 20 if you want. The only thing bad about the 10 by 20 easy up is it takes 2 to 3 people to put it up. But for the money, you can get a 12 by 12 with sides for a good quality one for less than $200. And what I do is I buy them dog, twists that you put in the ground to keep a dog in, to tie a dog up. I twist them in the ground by the legs, and then I take ratchet straps and I hook them on to make sure that tent doesn't go nowhere. That's right. Take that as a threat. There you go. I've got a 12 by 12. I got like 3 10 by 10s for the hot dog cart. Kathy's got a 10 by 10 for hers. Then we got a 10 by 20. It's one that you have to. The 10 by 20 is not a pop up. You have to put that one up. Which it's nice, but it takes about an hour to put up, and usually when I put it up, it's raining when you got to take it down, and it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. you gotta be. Well, see, they're permitted for that. Their cornbread. That's their inalienable right. It was their God-given inalienable right to do that. Not yours, but theirs. And if you get a tarp, big fish, get a good tarp. Not a cheap, flimsy, $3 tarp. Get yourself a good tarp. Something that's going to be thick, so it doesn't. So if there is moisture in the ground, it's not seeping through, and getting you wet. Because nobody likes to be wet in the morning, especially when you get out of your bed or whatever, and you put your feet on the ground and floor's wet. Nobody likes that stuff. Morning wetness. That's right. Nobody likes that stuff, do they, Leather King? Especially if you're laying down and you find out you're wet. And you just figured out your Depends didn't stop at all. Yeah. Nobody likes that. That's a criminal offense. You're right. You're absolutely right there, cornbread. Mm-hmm. Killers, robbers, muggers, rapists, and all that stuff is absolutely fine in the city of New York. But don't you remember, you didn't dot your I's and cross your T's. That paperwork's incorrect. That's a felony. That's a felony. Incomplete paperwork. Wasn't filled out correctly. Yeah. Did you like when they asked him what was the second? He committed a crime by trying to cover up another crime. They asked him what the other crime was, and he said, "Well, we'll get to that later." What do you mean get to that later? Why don't we know what the crime is now? Because they don't even know what the crime is. You're right. It's a good thing Leather King's there so he can open up the door for Mr. Trump, for President Trump. Oh, yeah, the system is rigged. It's always been rigged. You guys have got to remember. I know, just for mentioning her name, you're right. You got to remember the golden rule, okay? He who has the gold makes the rules. 23 bucks an hour, yeah. There's also another one. Life is like a shit sandwich, okay? Remember that. Life is like a shit sandwich. The more bread you have, the less shit you got to eat. Just remember that. Mm-hmm. And I can prove that. You ever watch the Shark Tank? You eat keto? You ever watch Shark Tank? when them billionaires up there say, I can call anybody I want, there ain't a person I can't call that won't take my phone call. You know why? Because you're a billionaire. The only difference between you and me is your bank account. They won't take my phone call because I don't have enough money to influence them. They'll take your phone call because you have enough money to influence them. That's the difference. Corruption makes the world go round, allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate, and I'm pretty sure on that. By the way, how old is George Soros anyways? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he must like Ling Ling. Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I go, did you see somebody got out of the house yesterday? Yesterday, when I was young, he got out of the house yesterday. Yeah. Either that or it's an old video and he was just, voicing over it, but he got out of the house. He was showing some flowers. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was beside myself. Yeah. I was floored. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it myself. Yeah. The guy from West Coast got up off the bed and went out and looked at some flowers. Yeah. Square business. Scout's honor. Yeah. Scout's honor. Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it myself, but I guess I had to because I was watching it. Yeah. No. Oh, that must be the one up in Canadian Canuckian. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, I know. They don't have any honor anymore. You're right. Yeah, now they paid off the prosecutors going after Trump. You're right. Soros paid that guy. Yep. I remember when Boy Scouts used to be an honor to be in there. Yeah. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one.